morning. We're here in the city of Norwalk meeting with Mr. Earl Salter. How are you today?
Fine, very good, Ruth. Thank you very much.
Good, good. Thank you so much for giving us a few minutes of your time. We wanted to go ahead and get a little introduction about you. If you could tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do.
Okay, very good. Well, my name is Earl Salter, and I am an enrolled agent, which means I'm licensed by the United States Treasury Department and the Internal Revenue Service to practice before the IRS and the District Court of Appeals. And I prepare tax returns. I am a tax specialist. I specialize in real estate tax law issues, which means I can handle any problem that comes up with any type of a real estate transaction. My company is Norwalk Business Service. We've been in business for 49 years in the same location. I have been enrolled to practice before the IRS for 41 years. And I specialize in real estate tax law issues. I handle tax audits and so forth.
Good, good, good. We wanted to meet with you today and ask you about this Mortgage Forgiveness Debt Relief Act of 2007. If you could tell us what is this law?
Yes, Ruth, that's a very good question. This was passed by former President Bush in 2007 to offer relief for taxpayers that were losing their personal residence. In that if they had debt relief and debt forgiveness, in other words, they owed money to the bank, that money would not, the debt would not be taxable to the taxpayer. The lender would issue them a Form 1098-C, which would indicate the amount of the debt relief. And this debt relief would be shown on the tax return properly so that the IRS knows that it's not taxable. If the debt relief 1098-C is not shown on the tax return at all, and a lot of tax preparers just go right past it because they say it's not taxable, the taxpayer will get a letter, a CP 2000, in the next year and a half from the IRS wondering, why didn't you claim it? Now you owe X amount of dollars. And for that reason, we amend a lot of tax returns and show that they don't owe the tax, because a 1098-C does not indicate that it's their primary residence or investment property. So it has to be shown properly on the tax return.
Okay. So what happens once they go through this procedure? What do they do with the documentation that they get?
Well, they're going to get a 1098-C, and they're going to show it to their tax preparer, and the tax preparer has to show that properly on the tax return. Now, one of the things that's happened with the new administration is that the Debt Forgiveness Act was set to expire December 31st of 2012. However, Obama extended it for one more year, or Congress did, and extended it for one more year. What's going to happen a year from now? It'll probably get extended again, but I wish I had a crystal ball to show that that's what's going to happen, but mine broke.
Right.
But we've got another year that this debt forgiveness will not be taxable on the short sale or foreclosure or repossession of a primary residence only. It does not pertain to investment property, only primary residence.
Okay, good, good, good. Now, is this the same, does it apply the same for short sale and or foreclosure?
Yes, the debt forgiveness applies to any debt on a primary residence. If the taxpayer has converted it to a rental property years ago, then they're going to have a tax problem. But if it's maintained as their primary residence, then they can show the debt forgiveness as being non-taxable on the tax return.
Okay, very good, very good. How do you think the extension of this law is going to benefit our community?
Well, if the law was not extended, millions of people that had lost their homes for one reason or another would pay taxes on that debt forgiveness. But because the law was extended, it adds additional time that they will not have to pay taxes on that debt forgiveness, no matter how much money it is.
Right, good, good, good. Now, can the homeowners or taxpayers contact you for assistance regarding this or any other tax-related question?
Absolutely, Ruth. I'm available for questions, and my phone number is area code 562-863-4808. I'd be more than happy to answer questions at any time. I do not charge for telephone calls. If it's during the tax season, which is beginning in another 2 weeks, they may not hear from me until evening, but I always return my calls that day, and I'm available for questions. If I think they need to come in and talk to me, then I'll make that suggestion. But I would like to be able to talk to them over the phone first
Yes.
and see what their question and their problems are. Maybe I can handle it over the phone.
Okay, good, good, good. So mainly just to summarize, anyone that closed on a short sale or a foreclosure, 2012 can come and see you regarding this.
That's correct. Whether it's a residential property or whether it's investment property or a second home, if they have a debt forgiveness problem, I'd be more than happy to address it and talk with them. Tell them whether they will owe any income tax or not, and if so, how much. When a client does come in to see me, they must bring a copy of their most recent income tax return so I can look at that return to help determine how much tax they'll pay. I need to see what the tax bracket is and so forth.
Oh, perfect.
My company is a full-service accounting corporation specializing in bookkeeping, accounting. We prepare W-2s. We do live payroll. We have clients that are doctors, restaurants, all different facets of business that we deal with.
Oh, okay, good, good, good. Well, thank you so much, Mr. Salter, for your time, and thank you for making yourself available to our company.
Well, thank you very much, Ruth. Enjoyed talking with you, and good luck to your clients. Thank you.
Thank you.